Hey, my jazzy fam. I am finally back on StreamYard. So I'm bringing y'all Real Housewives of Atlanta. It is season 17, episode 7. And this is Dynasty, Diamonds, and Drama. And yes, it was drama, and it was a little confusion. So if you don't be keeping up, what be going on and all that stuff from the K Michelle of it all. I said it. Then you know how K is. I don't know if y'all do, but she is a tweeting little demon. And she will tweet. Okay. So we get to it takes back up with Portia and Kelly still going back and forth on the bus. And I know for a fact that she ain't ready. She is not ready. K Michelle, Kimberly, she not ready. And I love Kay, but she is definitely out of her element. I know for a fact that she is because she used to the love and hip hop of it all. And she used to the tweeting and all that stuff. And she used to the beef. But how it is with the housewives, I know that for a fact. The housewives, they argue and they say this, they say that. They eventually make up and they can be as fake as I don't know what, but they eventually make up. Okay. All right. But hey, K Michelle, she'll get it together. I promise you she'll get it together. hmm And she just can't, understand how they can be fighting, going back and forth, and then be cool the next minute. I'm like, it's the Real Housewives of Atlanta, girl. They do it all the time. Anyhow, next. So Pinky is in the restroom. As she did drink a lot. She drank a lot. And she ain't gonna eat nothing because she didn't eat a darn thing. And then she just drank tequila because she ain't eat nothing. She could have went and got something, but I think she expect people to, cater to her because she vegan and things and this and that. And I'm like, but baby girl, ain't nobody else vegan on this cast but you. Okay. So she's sick. She throwing up. And the ladies are, downstairs and they ordering. And she is saying that it's all Cynthia's fault. She has, she had, she had me. She should have had me vegan food. That's what she said. And I'm like, bitch, that's crazy. Because how you gonna blame Cynthia? And then the thing is, ain't nobody else on this cast vegan but you. So how can you blame Cynthia because she didn't have no food for you? That sounds like a you problem, okay? All right, she get on my damn nerves. She really do get on my nerves. And she really do need some help. She really do need some help. And I just wish her hmm, her bareheaded ass would be nice and watch how she treat people. Because you never know when you gonna need somebody that's on this trip and that's on this cast, and then they gonna be nice to you. So you better be nice to everybody on this damn cast. Okay, anyhow, next. And we get back to K Michelle, and she says that she has been trying to keep her peace. And then she says, cause they been beating the crap out of each other. She talking about the ladies on the Housewives of Atlanta. And she said that she not used to it. We already established that. We know you're not used to it, okay? Anyhow, next. And then we get to Drew. And Drew asks Kay, what is really going on with you? Then Kay asks, can I speak to you about this situation, this issue? And she says that it seems you want me to be, connected to Black and all this and this and that. And, she don't want to be connected to Black because she said on the other episode, and she said that she is a married woman. K. Michelle is a married woman, which she is. Okay. And then says that Black has been in her DMs talking about her cakes and her sister. Then um, Kay's mind is working and saying Drew trying to call call um um trying to allude to more about her and Black's relationship and all that. And then I'm like, I don't think so. And I'm about to go ahead and say it. Drew is not that smart and thinking like that at all. Okay. So it makes me think that maybe some scenes are getting cut out of the show to make it seem like make a thing and stuff like that. Maybe so. Anyhow, next, I hope Kay. So we get to Shamia and Kay, they finally talk. And Kay asked Shamia, why can't she resolve things? And so Shamia says, I didn't say anything tonight. And we know that bitch. And she was making faces and mm, mm, and making sounds and stuff like that. And I'm like, what the hell? And then, but she not opening her mouth to even address nothing. And I'm like, okay, Shamia, you may be a little scary hoe. Okay. Wrong road. Okay. And she is tired of it being brought up. Finally. Is she tired of it being brought up about her and Portia and Angela and Drew? That is, and she needs to definitely put it on the floor. Anyhow, next, Shamia, open your damn mouth, girl. And Kate get to tweet now. And Kate tweets about the situation with Portia calling her a coward. Okay. Ooh, not a good look. And then she is not used to confrontation in the face. I'm seeing just tweeting. And I don't know. I don't know. Anyhow, next. Not done, and that's not done in the Housewives of Atlanta. Okay, they talk, they shit, and all this stuff. And even if it makes sense or if it don't make sense, they eventually know how to fake and front and come back together. And we know, okay, you don't like to be fake and all this stuff. Anyhow, next. The ladies come down for breakfast, and Cynthia is talking about things to do, for a hangover and stuff like that. And then she lets the ladies know that someone is coming to ice them out or put jewels on them for the party that she's gonna be throwing, the event that she's gonna be throwing, and that's the event that Cynthia is gonna be throwing. And then Kay says that she feels okay. She is very, very natural phase. She don't have her makeup on or nothing like that because they're asking is she okay. And then Kay talked to Angela while being asked is she feeling okay, and then she says that no, someone in here is plotting on me, and she says you know who you are. And she is not revealing the name or the names. It can be a person or it can be more than one person. And then Kay just says, you know who you are. Then Angela says, who is it, girl? And Kay is very, very upset. Then Portia says, I brought you here and I will take all the fall or whatever. I'll take accountability. And she took accountability. I'm like, really, Portia? Okay, shut the hell up. I'm just going to be quiet. Then Kay says, I can't do this. I cannot do this right now. Then says, you are a low down, dirty MF. Then Portia says, if it's me, tell me, please. Anyhow, next. And then we get to Drew and Kelly. And we get to Drew. And Kelly did say it cannot be Drew. And that's what Kelly was saying prior to the conversation at the end of the night, before they ventured out to go to dinner. So Drew is like, what is the problem? Because I thought me and Shamia was cool. And Kay's eyes locked in on Drew, and her eyes never left Drew. Context clues, y'all. Context clues now. And shows it. I mean, it's showing that it's Drew. Mm-hmm. Anyhow, next. So we finally get over to Kay Michelle, Kimberly, and Kay, Pinky, and Shamia, and Kelly. And they all meet outside. Then it is found out that Kay was talking about Portia, Drew, and Phaedra, Fay Fay. And Pinky says, not them trying to fan and talk to you and shit like that. And Kay should have said, she should have said all this at the table and addressed it at the table. That's what I didn't want. I didn't like what she just didn't address the situation at the table or whatever. But she has her reasons, I'm pretty sure. And then the housewives will talk and get a resolution or attempt to. And then they are not putting it together, okay? They ain't putting nothing together. Now I see, going back to when Portia was talking about oysters, and it was a little scent on the oyster, right? And then cause they did run all the takes back. And then when they ran it back, then back in the day, Kay had a little scent, you know. And I am not following. I'm not following Kay. I was not following at that point, but I'm gonna start following towards the end, and I hope y'all start following too towards the end. Anyhow, next. And we get to Phaedra, Fay Fay, saying that it has to be brought out. Then Drew is doing a lot. And Kay too. As Shamia and Angela. They into it finally. Shamia and Angela, they finally get into it. And Angela says that Shamia blames me for the fallout of both her and Portia's friendship and relationship. And I'm like, girl, anyhow, next. And Cynthia has the ladies draped in diamonds and jewels. And then Drew now. Drew shows up at the end of the gala 5 minutes before everyone was walking out, right? You know Drew always late. And I'm like, really, girl, you can't even be on time to the damn gala? Oh, really? For real? Uh-uh. Anyhow, next. And we will talk more about this next week on the next episode. Like, comment, and subscribe. Like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I'm going to go ahead and get this uploaded. Bye-bye. Have a blessed day until I get back with you. Bye.